All right, everybody, welcome to Expansion Team, man. I decided I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call these joints we do. I'm gonna call these all bets are off. Since it's the off season for us, all bets is off. That's why I just start gonna call this one. I don't know what we're gonna call if we do a few of these, you know what I mean, in the off season or whatever. Gonna call these all bets are off. So we just gonna get on here and talk about whatever. Know what I mean? Hopefully do a few more of these episodes so we can keep in touch with people during the off season. And like I said, while we moving, know what I mean? Hopefully you got some things to whereas we can start doing the show all year round. You know what I mean? With the betting and all that. I'm kind of working on some things, man. And hopefully we can get that rocking and rolling. But right now I'm gonna call this joint all bets are off. You know what I mean? We're gonna do like a little wrap up to the season and just talk about whatever, you know what I mean? Just talk about whatever. So first, let me start. Everything starts with the Ern and Iso podcast. Please like, rate, review, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for all the plays, the support that we get. Man, we've been doing excellent, man. Like I said, man, we can't be stopped, and that's all because of y'all, man. But I got my brother Woods on the line, man. Bro, how you doing?
I'm all right, man. Can't complain. Chilling.
All right, good. Like I said, man, I'm trying to get it to whereas this will probably be the last. Hopefully, this will be the last, like, kind of like off season that we had. We can kind of get it to where everybody's situated to where you can do this all the time, all year round, with like any kind of sport that you want to do it with. You know what I mean? Right now, we just started with football, but I want to get it to where you know what I mean? You could just take off running with this show, and it can like be like the show that you want to do. You know what I mean? You kind of like expand on it, and then talk about whatever you want to talk about. You want to talk about different gambling stuff with different sports and all that type of stuff right there. But we got to get it to where everybody got the time, everybody got more time to put into it and do it. So hopefully this will be the last time we even have an off season. I mean, hopefully we can get this show rocking and rolling all year round. Um, I'm working on stuff, man, and we real close to being able to do that. I do want to start with, well, that the obvious thing is I'm happy, Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah,
We got it.
here we go. Here we go.
We got it.
Got it.
We got it done. I'm happy for that. That we got that done. A lot of people are happy that they feel like we got revenge from a couple years ago, losing to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl to winning this Super Bowl. So we kind of had our moment. So shout out to everybody who Philadelphia fans all over the world. Shout out to all the people that came to the parade. There's people from all over the world that's fans. People that like used to live here, that's from here, and they living all over across the world. There's people that came from like the whole other side of the world. That's from Philadelphia. You know what I mean? That's still Philadelphia fans, even though they live in a whole different part of the world, man. So that was kind of cool to be around some people that's from here, but they live on a whole other side of the world now. They came back for the parade. The parade was crazy. It was some crazy ass stuff going on in the parade. It was like people had like their own little like mini parades while they was going to the parade. You know what I mean? Like, yo, Philly, man, Philly really showed out, man. Philly really showed out, man, for that parade, man. Now I
I'm
mean,
happy for you.
yeah. It wasn't too many. It wasn't too many incidents. Know what I mean? So because that's the first thing they want to say. The fans horrible. Threw snowballs at Santa Claus and all this and that. That's their favorite thing. That's their go-to thing. Oh, y'all throw. Excuse me. Y'all threw snowballs at Santa Claus, and y'all threw snowballs. Was it Jimmy Johnson? They always show the pictures of the fans throwing snow at
I
back in
don't
the
know,
early
to
'90s.
be honest.
Now, I mean, back in the early '90s is that one, and they stole and they always like to show that and the one that was throwing snowballs at Santa Claus. But I think Ern explained it on the show. The show, I think one of his uncles or one of his people was there, and they explained that reason why they threw snowballs at Santa Claus because Santa was drunk and acting stupid. So you know what I mean? That's the backstory on that. You know what I mean? They wasn't just doing that just because. But anyway, man, how you feel about how the season played out? You know what I mean? Anything surprise you? Anything go the way you thought it was gonna go? Or things didn't go the way you thought it was gonna go, or what?
Yeah, the main thing that surprised me was that the Eagles won. All
Mm,
right, so I'm glad you got that out the way. Your little Disney moment, that happiness shit. Um, this was a horrible year for me personally. My team was trash, and then our main rival won a Super Bowl. So
mm,
me and the other thousands of Cowboys fans of Philadelphia was subjugated um, to that bullshit. We had to see all that happiness. Misery love company.
mm-hmm,
So for y'all to be all happy and whatnot, and for y'all to actually have a great team, y'all truly did. That was kind of misery for me.
mm-hmm.
So I didn't like it, man. I'm just get that out the way, man. That whole playoffs run, I just kept waiting for y'all to lose. And y'all just kept smacking these niggas in the. You know what I mean? Y'all just kept winning, man. The closest game y'all had was the Rams. I thought the Chiefs. I should have swore the Chiefs was going to do something, but I don't know, man. I'm just disappointed, man. This whole year was just corny. Um, I'm just disappointed, man. So that's the main surprise. I never thought the Eagles would win. We all know they have a good team. Harry Roseman, he always going to push our position to win, a championship. But I was just hoping something was going to happen. Y'all team chemistry with the AJ Brown shit. I was hoping that would, make y'all team implode and y'all just want to get it together. But congratulations. Um, I don't mean it, but I'm just saying that to be nice. But congratulations to y'all, and hey man, now you're on top of the mountain.
Mm.
Everybody's gonna be gunning for y'all. So hopefully y'all ready for that challenge, man.
I mean, yeah, man, we appreciate the fake love and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, man, we appreciate that, man. Oh, now before I forget, man, congratulations to Brandon Graham. Know what I mean, I think he announced his retirement, um, saying that he retired. I seen somewhere that he retired, and got to go out on top, man. Got 2 Super Bowl rings. Was with us from start to finish his whole career, man. So that's probably a storybook career. You know what I mean? Be with the same one team the whole time, and then got got his two
Mm-hmm,
rings. You know what I mean? And then he can ride off into the sunset. That's great, man.
mm-hmm,
That's wonderful, man. Congratulations to
mm-hmm,
him. Congratulations to everybody that on the team that did win. The they was doing the whole numerology thing with Saquon and what's my man that had the
Cooper DeJean,
yeah. Now I mean,
DeJean.
I think he said it was both of their birthdays.
Yeah, 26 and number 33,
Yeah,
and add up to 59.
you know what I mean, and him having that play return. He the one that had the pick six, right, for the touchdown.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, man, storybook, man, storybook ending, man. And I'm just glad it was us. Um, Shout out to everybody, man. Man, shout out to the to all everybody know from the DMV, you know what I mean, the DC area and all this and that, man. The Commanders, y'all got yourself a quarterback, man. Y'all really do got yourself a quarterback. Y'all got yourself, you know what I mean, somebody that they can build off. Now, hopefully, now if that team can just build, you know what I mean, continue to build with what they have, because they got a quarterback, man. I mean, I got to give it to them. They do have a quarterback. Um,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Um, everybody was saying that this was Detroit's year. Shout out to everybody I know from Detroit, but I'm sorry, I just didn't believe that. And I'm not saying that because Eagles ended up winning. Y'all know I was saying that before. You know what I mean? During the season, I was saying that. You know what I mean? That's not to be like come down on y'all team and all that. Cause I know a lot of people that's from Detroit. But yeah, man, it kind of just they just kind of like took a step back like at the worst time after they was clicking, man. Some of them games was like they some of them games like they was looking unstoppable. And it was like, but when like they just had like a misstep, they took a step back at like the wrong time. You know what I mean? But I understand why a lot of people thought that this was their year because it was games where they just looked like unstoppable. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know. How you feel about the Detroit Lions? I mean, how y'all feel? How do you feel about that?
Well, I was riding with them all year, but towards the end of the year, I just said there was too many injuries on the defense for them to win because they had just I'm gonna say like 20 people that was hurt on defense or something like that, 15 to 20 people. So I knew they wouldn't be able to overcome that. I do think Detroit was the best team, and the injury just caught up to them, man. I felt like they had a good offensive line, good defensive line. I felt like they would have been able to match up well with y'all. Um, but obviously, Jared Goff, he didn't show up there against Washington in the playoffs. Too many interceptions, and I like Detroit though, man. I think they set up good. Obviously, they lost both their coordinators. Their coordinators went to be head coaches. So you see what happened with the Eagles. Y'all had your two coordinators left, and that kind of messed up y'all situation last year. So we got to see how that's going to affect Detroit. So that's my only concern. But I do like Detroit. I like their roster and whatnot, and I think that playoff let down this year. I think that will only fuel them more and get them more hunger. They might go out and get Myles Garrett or something like that. But I just think they're going to be more determined next year to finish the job and get that Super Bowl. That I think that those fans deserve there in Detroit.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They had, they done rolled out Barry Sanders and all this and that. Had him at the games and all this and that, man. But like I said, man, they still decent, man. You know what I mean, so I do feel like that they gonna be still be Super Bowl contenders, but yeah, 'cause it's just some games they just looked unstoppable. Some games they just took like a step back at like the worst possible time. So, but like I said, man, shout out to the Commanders. You know what I mean? They got them a
Yeah,
franchise quarter. They got them a franchise quarterback. So things in the NFC East is gonna get tougher. Well, the division always played tough no matter what. You know what I mean? Division opponents, people in the NFCs always played each other tough no matter what. For some odd reason, it's just always like that. No matter who's supposed to have a bad team, who have a good team, they always played each other tough. Um,
yeah, that whole thing with no NFC East champion repeated, winning the division for like 20 years or something like that.
mm,
Maybe it's been a long time since somebody won that division back to back.
mm,
So now that the Eagles won last year, I think it's going to be Washington win next year.
mm.
So people, the gamblers out there, I would throw a couple of dollars on, put it on Washington winning the NFC East for next year. Quite sure you get some good money off of that.
Mm. Okay. All right. So I don't know what the odds. Do they already have the odds out for that already?
Yeah, but I don't know it though.
Okay.
I ain't going to hold you.
All
But
right.
they definitely, these websites, I mean, they got eyes out for everything
Yeah.
early. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So they do, man. What else? How y'all feel about the coaching hire for the Dallas Cowboys? What's his name?
Yeah, it was Schottenheimer, Brian Schottenheimer.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I was,
I was about to call him Shoemaker for by accident.
oh shit. Well, I mean, look, man. Obviously, I wanted Deion, somebody with more cachet. Um, obviously, I think it's like he's gonna be like a puppet for Jerry Jones. It's just he's like a Jason Garrett type in my eyes. Somebody that Jerry Jones, can control. Pause. And I don't know, man. I just hope that I don't really know that much about him besides that his dad is Marty Schottenheimer. Hopefully, he'll turn out good because a lot of good head coaches I never knew anything about beforehand. Like I ain't know shit about Nick Sirianni. That worked out well for y'all. So I'm just wishing for the best. But right now, I'm saying I don't like it. But I get they had to make the move because you can't get rid of Dak Prescott. You got to get rid of either coach or quarterback. We needed some type of change. So I respect the move, but I wanted somebody with more cachet. Mike Rainbow, Deion, just somebody who come in and get that locker room back together, and get more discipline in house. And because we got talent, it's just that I don't know, man. Jerry Jones is fucking everything up, man. We ain't gonna do shit till he in the upper room.
Damn.
So, I mean, he's just not going to change his ways. Every big ego like Jimmy Johnson, Bill Parcells, the good coaches, he don't like to keep, man. He always got to just keep, sticking his nose in the business of football instead of just chilling like Jeffrey Lurie and just let the football people do their job. And Jerry Jones just can't help himself, man. And he just said it like a month ago. I'm not going to change. He said I'm the general manager. So I mean, it just is what it is, man. I mean, I never want to wish death on nobody. So I'm just waiting, man. Because if he's not going to change, that's the only thing. That's the only way he's going to change is when he died. I don't know how else to put it, man.
Hey, listen, man. We that might be the title for the episode, man. The upper room, you know what I mean? That was cold blooded, man. That was cold blooded. Say we ain't gonna win nothing till Jerry Jones is in the upper room. God damn.
It's sad, man.
Yeah, man. Jesus. Yeah. I mean, the man comes from a good legacy. So, like you saying, we have no clue because Andy Reid is a Hall of Fame coach now. When the Eagles got him, dog, people was like, who? You know what I'm saying? People in Philadelphia was like mad about that. Cause I forgot who I forgot who some of the names were, but it was like some other known people. And when they chose Andy Reid, I remember people being like, who? You know what I mean? Yo, who is this guy? And it turns out that he's being a Hall of Fame coach. So you can't say, yeah, man. Time will tell, man. But yeah, man. Time will tell. What do you think about the Giants? What do you think the Giants' moves are going to be?
Oh man, I'm surprised they didn't get rid of the coach and the general manager. That whole stuff with Saquon Barkley. That HBO show. The owner was like, "I'll be mad if Saquon goes to the Eagles," and this is stuff he said on that show. And for what happened, Saquon go to Philadelphia, and for him to have that year that he had and win a championship, like I don't see how that general manager didn't get fired, man. So I feel like the Giants, I don't know what type of moves they could do, but I feel like they're going to be in the bottom of the division again. Like, I don't have no faith in them, man. I think the coach is pretty good, but that general manager, I don't like him, man. So I'm happy that they kept him because they just going to keep losing. Maybe they'll get Shador Sanders. They got the third pick. I don't know, man. They're going to need a quarterback, whatever it is. If they don't get a quarterback, they're going to just continue to keep losing. So they definitely got to address that first.
Yeah, man. You said they got the third pick?
Yeah. Well, I believe so. I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah, man.
I know it's either the second or the third.
Yeah, so. Yeah,
man. Yeah, it's the third.
So number one is who again?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Cleveland got number 2.
And Cleveland got number 2. All right, so I see
Mm-hmm.
it. Um, mm, number 1, 2, 3. Um, number one. Number one might be the guy from quarterback from Miami, right? Chances are,
Oh,
chances are
Cam Ward. Yeah.
either him or probably Travis Hunter. It's either gonna be him or Travis Hunter. Did that mean Cleveland? See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I don't know what Cleveland might be thinking about. Cleveland just kind of like done with Deshaun Watson because they done with because they
they
done
needed
with
it,
him
right?
because they done with him. You will see they gonna pick a quarterback. If they still think that they can do something with him, they gonna pick Travis Hunter. You know what I'm saying? You already know that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you already know that. So I do think that the Giants is gonna end up picking Shador. I do feel that. I do feel that
Oh,
he's gonna end up picking Shador. Yeah, but
well,
we'll
that'd be
see.
a good move. I mean, Deion might end up there. I feel like Deion's going to come back to coach wherever his son at. So
I mean,
if that does happen, man, I'd be scared.
I mean, I mean, I wouldn't if I was Deion. I wouldn't. I think that he could build. I think that he could build be like a powerhouse college football coach. He could end up being a powerhouse football coach. You know what I mean? In college, I do. I do. Now I don't know if he gonna build up. He gonna build up Colorado for a few years and then end up going somewhere else like go to like Florida, maybe go to like Florida State or something like that. Not that I'm wishing that whoever is the coach there now loses his job or something like that. But it's college football. You know what I mean? If you at one of them programs, you're not winning right away. Now I mean, they look to get rid of you. So, or who knows? He might go to. Could he possibly go to somewhere like a LSU, Alabama, or something like that? Now I mean, stay in the South. You know what I mean? Florida, University of Miami, or something like that. Like I said, not that I'm wishing that any of these coaches that somebody that's coaching now lose their job in the next couple of years, but like you said, it is college football, and he is Deion, and he is from Florida. So if you got some of the best football players from Florida, and Deion is from Florida, and say he stays at Colorado for a few more years, and then he goes and he goes to coaches a team in Florida. I think that
Mm-hmm.
he could have a long career as a college coach. I think that if he ended up in the NFL, it might be the whole Nick Saban. I go up for a few years, I end up coming back. I think that his place is in college. I really do think that his place is in college.
Yeah.
I
Well,
do.
I hope so too.
I
I
do.
hope he stays there.
I do.
But
I just didn't like the whole move to Colorado thing. Now, I mean, even though he did kind of prove me wrong, or I was thinking, 'cause I was like, man, what kids is going to want to go to Colorado when you ain't been hearing about Colorado the time that they was growing up? You see what I'm saying? We ain't been hearing about Colorado since we was kids. Like Colorado wasn't in the
mm,
conversation of being a powerhouse team since we was growing up. So it's not like the kids that's of age now grew up hearing about Colorado. That's what I thought was going to be like their biggest obstacle. Like, okay, if Deion goes there, who's still going to want to go to Colorado? Because that's probably not even a team that is even on their radar. Kids on the kids' radar because they probably didn't grow up watching the games and all that. Like how we grew up. Like they put Colorado games on TV. You know what I mean, when the last time
mm-hmm.
before Deion got there, you seen Colorado on like know what I mean? A Colorado game before Deion got there. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I just always thought that was going to be a big obstacle. Like these kids that's coming out, that's going to, that's ready now to go to college. They probably didn't even grow up with watching Colorado on TV. They probably don't even know nothing about Colorado the way that we did, because Colorado games came
Right.
on TV. Now, I mean, when we was growing up, like when the last time you seen Colorado game on TV before Deion got there? Now they put them on. You know what I mean? Then now you got the technology, you know, the internet and all this and that. And you can go on. You can go on the internet and watch damn any college football game that you want to see. You can type it in on the website and somebody's streaming it. So plus technology is different now. So, but yeah, man, I kind of see him. I kind of see him building something up. He might build something up. He might build something there, but I do feel like he'll end up going back to Florida. I do feel like he'll end up going back to Florida somewhere. You know what I mean? And coaching one of them teams, either like the Florida State, Miami or something like that. I can see that. You know what I mean? I can see that in the future. I can see that. But yeah, all that him going to Dallas, man. The Cowboys, nah, man, ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna happen. No, I mean, glory to God, but yeah, I don't see that happening.
Okay. All right, man. Well, we'll see. We'll revisit this in 3 years or so. I think there's a good chance eventually he might go to Dallas. I feel like that's the only chance I would have to get a good coach, because Jerry does respect Deion. So money talks too as well.
Yeah, but
So if Jerry wants him, he'll back that big check.
But the problem with that is you got somebody who probably going to say like, I'm gonna be hands off, and as soon as you get there, be all, you know what I mean? Be all over you, wondering what you're doing. You know what I mean? So you say you're gonna be hands off and let me do what I got to do, and then now I get here and you're not. So that's probably be some, man. That probably might ruin whatever relationship or friendship that they got, because I just don't see Jerry Jones being able to like sit back and just let let other people drive the car. I just don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I just don't see it. Because you gotta be, if you're the owner of the team, I would, like, if I was the owner, I would have to trust that the people that I hired to run it. I'm not gonna be there every 5 minutes looking over your shoulder. Because for one, I don't know more about football than you do. I just own the team. You know what I mean? And sometimes I think that you being an owner, sometimes because you might be because if you're an owner, chances are 9 times out of 10 you're a very, very, very successful person in life. Unless you're somebody who you inherited the team and the team just got passed down to you, and you probably not I mean, you might be a person that really didn't get busy in life. You just inherited the team because you're a part of the family. But if you somebody that you like got to the point where you had enough money to buy a team, you are a very, very successful person in life. So your ego might be, I can figure this out even if I don't 100% know everything about football. Some of these people, their whole life is football. But now you clashing with somebody who their whole life is football and you might know a little bit about it. But you feel like because you're so successful that you just know it all. Now, I mean, I wouldn't. I would fall back. I would pick whoever I got to pick, general manager, you know what I mean, head coach, and then y'all do what y'all do. You know what I mean? I'll be in the office if y'all need me, but y'all gonna do what y'all do. I wouldn't be the person over top of you questioning you every 5 minutes. I wouldn't be. You know what I mean? I gotta believe that I picked the right people and then let them run the team. That's the type of owner I would be. You know what I mean? That's where you have the success of, like the Philadelphia Eagles when Jeffrey Lurie came and like turned our franchise around, because, dude, the 90s, you know what I mean? We just kind of like fell off. You know what I mean? People like Buddy Ryan kept us like in it, but then after that, we kind of like we staggered. You know what I mean? Those couple coaches that we had in like throughout the 90s before we got to Andy Reid,
Rich coat tight.
Yeah, now I mean Rich
You know
Coat
what I
tight,
mean?
Rich Coat tight. Not I mean Ray Rhodes, which
Ray
a lot
Rhodes.
of people liked Ray Rhodes, but now I mean he just couldn't get the job done, couldn't get nothing rocking and rolling. Yeah, man, shout out to them, man. They got like clips of all of them like throughout the 90s and all this and that. Know what I mean? With the starter jackets and all that on and the different the stuff was that stuff was flyer back then than it is now. You know what I
Yeah, them
mean?
starter jackets, man. I love them Jones, especially the Carolina one.
Yeah, and listen, man. Listen, them joints was crazy, man. You know what I mean? That was the time. That was the best time. You know what I mean? That stuff, man, the hats and all that, the jackets and all that stuff that they wore was way better than the stuff they wear now. Way better, dog. You can't touch it, man. Now I mean, you can't touch it. Even the throwback joints, the Tampa Bay joint, the creamsicle orange. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now I mean them joints back then, the creamsicle orange joints, the Houston
The
Oilers joints.
Houston Oilers.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The powder blue joints. You know what I'm saying? Stop it, man. Cut it out, man.
Right.
Yeah, them joints was way better. Back then, man. All this was
Yeah.
way better. Know what I mean? Yeah, man. Oh, man. What a time, man. What a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had the joint, I mean the pullover joint. I think I had the did I had a black Charlotte Hornets joint? I think I had the black Charlotte Hornets joint. It was like a black Charlotte Hornets.
Oh man.
I want to say I thought.
Yeah, I'm sure I had the Charlotte Hornets starter jacket too. I had a black Jones though. But yeah, them Jones popping.
I think I had the Chicago Bulls joint. Had the Chicago Bulls joint. Starter jackets. Yo, I remember when them joints, people was getting robbed for them joints. People was getting robbed for them joints. Man, I remember, listen, that was back before they had like in school they had like, now they got like a whole bunch of security and all this and that, stuff like that. You had like aides or whatever, like what they call them or whatever in the school, but it's not like how it is now. But it was people coming into the schoolyard, well, you couldn't even take your jacket off. No, you couldn't even take your jacket and put it down because there was people walking in the schoolyard taking their jackets. I remember my man got his jacket took like that. You know what I mean?
Did he put them down on the ground while he's playing?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Dang.
People was taking them joints, man. You know what I mean? People was taking them joints back in the day. I mean, I remember when people used to get robbed for sneakers. All of that.
Oh man.
I remember people used to get robbed for sneakers. You know what I mean? People used to get robbed for everything. People used to get their hats took. Back then, man, that was you know what I mean? Now it's like people don't really wear, I mean, some people wear like starter jackets and stuff like that now, but it's not like how it was back then when that was the best jacket. Now it's all kind of, they spending $1,000 on a coat, on a regular looking ass coat now. I'm like, back then, them starter jackets and all that, with the teams and all that on it was the hottest thing smoking, man. People was getting them joints took, man. People was getting robbed for them joints. All of that, man. I mean,
oh man.
I mean, that was a part of life, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I think I had, or did I have the black Charlotte Hornets joint, or did I have I think I had the blue joint. One I think I had. I can't remember, or did I have both of them? I know I had a few joints. But my favorite joint was the joint that you got to put on over your head, you know what I mean? It was a winter coat, but you had to put that joint over your head. Yeah, you know what I mean? Them joints was my favorite joints, man. I could never find the bucket hats, though. You know what I mean? Remember, they had the bucket hats to match. I never had to find the bucket hats. We could never had a bucket. We never found the bucket hats. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Shout.
You get the bottom of the models.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You know what I mean? I'm about to say shout out to models, man. You know what I mean? Going but not forgotten, man. A major part of our childhood, man. Models. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, models. So shoot, if you play football, where would you get equipment from now? Because everybody went to when we played sports, everybody went to Modell's. So where would you even go now?
Probably Dick's, Sporting Good, or Walmart. Walmart be selling shit, but I mean, they don't have a whole bunch. But I don't know, to be honest, man.
Yeah, man. See, you can't.
I ain't got no kids.
See what I'm saying? You don't even, man. Listen, man. That was Modell's is like a part of the community, man. Major part. You don't know it till like now they ain't around. Like, yo, if I need a if my kid play ball or something, I need like a baseball glove or something like that, yo, where would I go to get like a different variety? Not like I'm not trying to go no Walmart for no baseball glove. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, nah.
Yeah,
See?
the closest thing I could think of would be Dick's, man.
Yeah,
That's
see?
the only thing I can think of.
See, that's crazy now, man. But yeah, man, wearing jerseys and all that stuff, man. Shout out to Modell's, man. Know what I mean? Like I said, man, going but not forgotten, man. Yeah, where was I? Okay, yeah. I seen somewhere is like Michael Parsons. He's up for like a contract, or they think talking about trading him or something like that. Cause I don't know if it was a rumor where they said the Eagles said they was trying to work out to get him, or is that Myles Garrett?
I mean, it might be Parsons too. He on his last year of his deal, so there's a lot of talk about trying to do like a Herschel Walker type of trade, where you get all these draft picks and whatnot. But he ain't going nowhere, man. I mean, they're not going to trade him. But I ain't gonna lie though, I ain't worried that the Eagles are going to try to make a play for Myles Garrett. He's the big fish out there right now, and I just find the Eagles, they always got some type of, they always make a splash move every year, man. And I feel like that's something that y'all could do. I know your boy Josh Sweat, a free agent, Brandon Graham retiring, so I can see y'all doing some shit like that. So I'm really hoping y'all don't. I hope a Detroit trade for Myles Garrett or something, even the Dallas, but I don't see Dallas doing it. But I just Howie Roseman just makes shit happen, man. And I'm worried that this type of move that he would do, man. If y'all do that, man, y'all trying to work that dynasty, man. That'd be a huge upgrade. Whoever get him, man, he's a hell of a player. That's a Hall of Famer, man. He just been stuck there in Cleveland, man. I felt bad for him because they never had a quarterback, but he deserves to be on a good team, man. And hopefully it ain't gonna be the Eagles, but they need to trade him somewhere where he can try to get a championship.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Josh Sweat, man. Put a lot of work in, man. Now, I mean, he put a lot of work in, so you know this your time.
Sweat and tears. Go ahead and say that.
Yeah, man, it's your time, man. So listen, man, do what's best for you. Now, I mean, we love you here in Philly, but you know, ain't nobody gonna be mad if you bust a move, man. Get paid, young brother, get paid. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you can stick around, we appreciate it. But you know, you got to do you got to do what's best for you. So if it don't happen, you know what I mean? Like I said, man, people here in Philly gonna love you for life. You know what I mean? From the work that you put in.
Yo, how you think Hassan Reddick feeling?
What team was he on
now? He's on the Jets.
Yeah, he was on the Jets. So I mean,
I don't even know he played this year. No, he's worried about the contract. He was holding out. I don't even know he played at all this year. But I know he mad as shit that he forced a trade out of Philadelphia.
Yeah, man, but I mean, it's just unfortunate because I would have loved to have him on this team, but things just didn't work out. And I mean, he can't. I mean, he can't look back at it because then it's just gonna mess you up. Now, I mean, it might have you messed up and knock you off your square mentally. So, man, just try to get in a situation that's best for him and just play. Cause if you sit there and keep thinking about it like, I wasn't on the team and they just won the Super Bowl, that might mess you up mentally and have you off your game. So just try to get that out your mind that, whatever happened, happened. But I would have loved to have him on the team, man. But you know what I mean? Now I don't know what's going on in the future. I don't know if he fit now or whatever. Like I said, I don't work for the Eagles, so I don't know what their plans are. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's something that they can fix or some type of relationship that they can, come on back. Now I mean, we could work something out. I don't know. But I did, you know what I mean, I liked him. You know what I mean? I did personally like him. You know what I mean? I liked his energy. I liked how he played. But, it just may not been the situation may not have been good for him, and he busted a move. Like I said, if I was him, try not to think about it, because he probably had you all messed up all mentally, and then now you ain't no good no way. So just whatever it was that happened, put it behind you. And like I said, if the Eagles can, if there's a spot for him here and it works out, I would love to have him back. You know what I mean? He played hard. Yeah, man. I'm just glad that we got it done, man. I'm very glad that we got it done. Like I said, shout out to Jeffrey Lurie. He came and turned this team around, but that's because he came and he was like, he want to win, but he understood that I got to give control of the team to people that know what they doing, and just fall back. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you know what I mean. You could tell he's not a meddlesome type of owner. You could tell he's not. You know what I mean? From what, you never heard nobody that came out after and said that about him. You know what I mean? And nobody that worked here, and don't work here no more, said it about him. Like how people say about Jerry Jones, like, yo, he can't go sit down somewhere, man. Go sit in your office and let us do what we do. He not, Jeffrey Lurie, one of them people that, know what I mean, he's hands off. But he wants the team to win, but he's hands off. He's not. So he probably not the people that's going to question you every 5 minutes. What's this and what's that? What you doing? And then I want to do this and I want to do that. No, you got to trust the people that you hire. You have to trust the people that you hire to run your team. So it's obvious that he does that. And Nick Sirianni, you know what I mean? Because people started doubting, like, listen, man, Jeffrey Lurie, you know what I mean? He might have made a mistake with this coach, but Nick Sirianni was able to get it done. Him and the rest of the staff. And I want to say this. A lot of people say that Jeffrey Lurie only hiccup was Chip Kelly, but you gotta understand, at the time that was the best candidate. So people are looking at that in hindsight. Hindsight is 2020. Now people see because it didn't work out, but at the time that was the biggest and best move. At the time. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Now you're looking at that as that being a mistake. It was not a mistake at the time. That was the best move at the time. You know what I mean? So for real, he might want to be, he might go down, man, if he win at least another one, he might go down as one of the best owners in history. I mean, we ain't got the Super Bowl because he got a lot of catching up to do because decades before he had the team, it wasn't like, I mean, we didn't win. So it's not like we got the same Super Bowls as, the Steelers and all this and that and the Packers and all people that was winning 50 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, but he might have to go down as one of the best owners ever. Because he really came and changed the franchise around. He turned the franchise around. He showed that he's pretty good at picking coaches. He's pretty good at picking coaches. Like I said, everybody picked Andy Reid, and people were saying, who if such other person was out, and they picked this person, turned out to be a pretty good coach. You know what I mean? Picked Chip Kelly at the time was the person that everybody wanted. It's not like he picked somebody and everybody was saying, why you picked Chip Kelly? He was the person that everybody wanted at the time. It just did not work out because Chip Kelly's just not an NFL type of person. You can tell he's a college type of person. You know what I mean? For what he trying to do, his mentality and what he trying to do and the way he trying to play is fitted for college, not the NFL. But at the time, it was the best move. You know what I mean? He hired Dougie. No, Dougie was just coaching high school and all that. You know what I mean? We won the Super Bowl. So, you know what I mean? Nick Sirianni. Who? You could have got such and such other person and this and that. He gets to the Super Bowl, we lose, and 2 years later he gets to the Super Bowl again and we win. So the track record is pretty good, man. You know what I mean? So he might go down in history as one of the best owners. So especially if we win a couple more. Especially if we win a couple more. So I think we can get one more in the next 2 to 3 years. I think we can get one more. We can get at least one more. And then probably the next 3 years. We can get at least one more. So we got a good chance of that.
Oh, man.
What?
Oh, man. I mean, come on, man.
What?
Pump the brakes, man.
What you mean pump the brakes?
Win one more?
Yeah.
Now we can win one more, though?
Yeah, we can get one more within the next 3 years. Because who? I mean, all right. All right. You still got Baltimore out there. Like I said, the Chiefs are still there. Pat Mahomes is still Pat Mahomes. Even though he had a terrible game, Super Bowl, you know what I mean? He's still the best quarterback in the NFL. He's still the best quarterback. You know what I mean? He didn't have a good Super Bowl, but he's still the best quarterback. So they still have a chance. You got the best quarterback in the NFL. Still got a chance. Okay. The Bills is starting to be the Bills from the 90s and not even as close. At least the Bills of the 90s got to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? These Bills not even getting to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? They showing that they could be dominant, but then not making it all the way. So they kind of like, I know they probably got to be agonizing for it. You know what I mean? For people that's from Buffalo, I know a few people that's from Buffalo, and I know they got to kill them. That all right back then in the night. Now we was making it to the Super Bowl, then losing in the Super Bowl, and now we getting close to the Super Bowl and we still can't get. Now we still ain't win one. And then, you got Detroit where they finally looking like they got a team, and then they coming up and just having like missteps always at like the wrong time. Like the worst possible time is when they just like take a step back. So, and then now everybody talking about the 49ers. I don't know. I'm sorry. I mean, shout out to the people that I do know that's from the Bay Area, San Francisco and all that, but I don't think they is like, they some like Super Bowl contender top dog that everybody keep trying to make him out to be. I don't see that. I think the day window opportunity was kind of like small, and I think they may have passed that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because everybody talking like now, like they the favorites to win next year. I'm like, how? No disrespect, but how? I think they had a window opportunity to win to win their one, and I think that it just didn't happen. I don't see it though. I just don't. I don't see it. Now, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Now, I mean, maybe they come back out and they look like gangbusters again, but like how they did a few years ago. But I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I mean, y'all just look, man. I'm just saying. I mean, obviously, I got a ton of the team, but everything broke out well for y'all. Y'all had no injuries and shit like that. No real major injuries. Y'all was healthy. Y'all just, just pump the brakes, man. Just enjoy this year. I don't want to hear this dynasty shit right now, man.
Who said anything about dynasty? I just said we might be able to win one more. That's not a dynasty because when we lost.
Jeffrey Lurie in the Hall of Fame and shit like that. One of the best owners of all time. Golly, like,
he turned. Listen, in the last what 27? He done owned the team for what 27, 28 years now. He done turned that team around.
Yeah, I'm jealous, man. I
agree. He came and turned this team around. You know what I'm saying? Now the last, he owned it for what? Probably almost the last. It's probably going on 30 years now. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably going on 30 years now. Y'all
since
fell off. Fell off since. Y'all done fell off the last 30 years. We done went up the last 30 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I mean y'all time was like the mid 90s or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then that's it. So I mean, but listen, America's team. So
yeah,
you know what I mean? Y'all,
man.
Listen, man. When you think about it, y'all are kind of like America's team. Y'all do represent America. You know what I mean? Talk a lot and ain't getting shit done. Shit falling apart. You know what I mean? But we act like we the best and everything is okay. See, I really are America's team, though. Y'all really are America's team. Y'all represent y'all just like America. Talking the most shit and really ain't getting too much done. And we falling apart. So y'all is really America's team. For real, when you think about it, y'all America's team.
That makes sense. We need to say that audio right there, though. Just the part where you say we America's team.
Yeah.
Say that part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, y'all America's team. You know what I mean? Listen, people losing their jobs right now, getting laid off. You know what I mean? Life is all messed up. Life is all hard for everybody. That's how it is for y'all. Y'all represent America right now. You know what I mean? In purgatory, we don't know. You know what I mean? We trying to get it better. Things is all messed up right now. Yeah, that's that. Y'all listen, y'all are America's team. Y'all represent America right now. Y'all are the representation of America right now. You got the talent and the potential to do something great, but it's just not happening right now. That's what it is. That's all it is. Yeah, when you think about it, yeah. You think about y'all America's team right now. You know what I mean? We got to, you know what I mean? Y'all want to make America great again. You know what I mean? That's gonna be the thing. Make the Dallas Cowboys great again.
Yeah, it will happen though. It will happen, man. Just look, I'm glad you're happy right now, man. Glad y'all enjoying y'all, victories and whatnot. But a broken clock is right 2 times in a day. We gonna be back on top. I don't know when. Well, I do know when, but I don't want to wish stuff on nobody again. But we gonna be back, man. Just wait, man. I can't say shit right now. It's very humbling. The group chat that I'm in is very. We got Dallas Cowboy fans, Eagles fans. I'm just not in a good space right now, man. And I don't appreciate this show turning into an Eagles show. Let's move on to something else, man. Let's talk about Cleveland Browns. Let's talk about the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, man. Let's do that. Cause this is nauseating right now. All right.
What?
This shit is very frustrating.
Hey man, listen, man. Hey man,
Let's talk about the Raiders.
Hey man, remember when we was kids and you had the Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl win? Was that against the Steelers? The Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl win. You had that poster. Is that the last Super Bowl they won?
Yeah, 95.
God damn, man. We was sleeping on bunk beds last time they won. God damn.
Yeah, I remember that poster, yeah.
We was sleeping on bunk beds last time they won, man. When I goddamn 40s, man. In our 40s. The last time they won, we was sleeping on bunk beds.
You right. That's how you know we real ones. You fans, we are real ones because we stick with this team for forever, man.
Okay.
And they ain't give us nothing in return, man. Nothing.
Hey, listen, so is it their fault? Is it their fault or your fault? You know what I mean? You should have been jumped ship. You ain't even from there.
Nah.
You should have been jumped ship.
Nah, we go down.
You know what I'm saying?
We go down with the shirt.
Yeah, then y'all damn sure are. Y'all damn sure are, man. Y'all gotta go. The damn Titanic, man. The Titanic, man. You know what I mean?
That just shows our character, man. We got good character over here, man.
All right.
We don't be jumping teams, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man.
Yeah, but
it is what it is. I'm happy for y'all, Philadelphia, man. Hopefully y'all mayor and well, not y'all mayor, because that's my mayor too. But I see y'all up here. That shit was funny. Y'all talking about wrap it up. That shit when she's talking, trying to get her off the stage. She can't spell the Eagles right. She not looking good right now with the Eagle fans, man. I don't know what's going on with her, man.
Hey, listen, I mean, she get excited when she get to talking and all this and that, man. I mean, we love her. I mean, she a good person, man. I mean, she trying to do right by the city. You know what I mean? So that's all it is, man. You know what I mean? See, that's all, man. Damn, you said ain't gonna win, so Jerry Jones go to the upper room. Damn, he ain't got a chance of winning. That's crazy, man.
How old is he?
Listen, so I don't know, man. That sounds crazy.
Look, man, Father Tom is undefeated, man. He ain't got that many years left, but he got to be, 88 or something. You know, most men don't live longer than women. You know what I mean? So his time is coming soon, man.
Hey, man.
I hate to say it.
Yeah, man, we can't say all that, man.
We can't say all that, but I'm just speaking facts, man. He ain't going to live 20 years. So I will see that championship in my lifetime. That's all I know, man. But Jerry Jones, we love you. But you definitely made our team or franchise to $1 billion, be like the most popular franchise in the world, whatnot. I just need you to just chill out, man. Just sit in the back room and I don't know, just let the football people do their thing, man.
Mm.
Yo, what's up with to another thing, bro, fan? You see this shit with Justin Tucker?
No, what about him?
You ain't hear about this? This boy, he's Deshaun Watson. He got like over 10 women massage massage therapists saying he was doing that Deshaun Watson shit to him. It was 2 massage parlors that banned him. This shit just came out like at the end of the playoffs. This bull, man. He probably gonna get a big ass contract now, like Deshaun Watson. He gonna get cut and then get that signed a $20 million contract or some shit. But it's crazy though, man. Yeah, I was shocked to see that, man. Justin Tucker, I never would expect that, man. Fucking kicker.
I mean, man, my thing is if you into that type of thing, it's places that accommodate you. Just go into one of them places and just go and do your thing. Know what I mean? If that's what you into, know what I mean, we don't judge. If that's what you into, listen, it's your money, not mine. You go do whatever you gonna do. It's places that's for that. It's places that will accommodate you. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what y'all into, just skip all that trying to get a person that's maybe not be into that, and just go find the people that are down with that. And just go do your thing. Go ahead at this point, go do it. Just go find the people that's down with that and just do it. Instead of y'all risking your careers and all this and that, trying to whatever the hell y'all doing in there, y'all trying to get a happy ending in a place that don't give out happy endings. Go to somewhere that give out happy endings and just be done with it.
But then what about Robert Kraft? He found the right place that was with it. But I think it's like undercover sting or some shit like that. That's how he got caught.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, yeah, but at the end of the day, who cares? See what I'm saying? Man, life just go on. So what? He a man that went and did it. Know what I mean? He had to go get it. He had to go get himself. That's what he into. Mind your business. It's his money, not yours. That's all. Know what I mean? Man, life just went on. Ain't nobody say Robert Kraft is a bad person for doing it. So man, that's his business and that's his money. That's his business and his money. That's between him and whoever doing whatever he want him to do. Know what I mean? Like I said, it's fair exchange, no robbery. If people down to do that, you know what I mean? Go ahead. There ain't nobody business. He just so happened to go to one that was probably already under investigation or something like that and get busted. But like I said, man, don't nobody care. For real, nobody care, bro. That's your money and that's your life. You know what I mean? That's your money. Yeah. So just go on, if you're gonna go do that, go on and do that. That ain't nobody business but yours. It's your money. You know what I mean? Y'all better off just doing that instead of all these accusations coming out. Y'all trying to talk a person that's not into that into doing that. That's where people getting tripped up at. Man, just go to where they down for that at. At this point, just going where they down for that at. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah, if you want to do it, man, just go in with somebody that's already down for it and just do it. Instead of y'all getting all these accusations against y'all about y'all going somewhere and you looking for a happy ending in a place that don't give out happy endings. What you doing that for? There's plenty of chicks wherever you looking for that you can find whatever the hell you looking for somewhere. Somebody that's down for it already. So, man, you know what I mean? So, yeah, because y'all there's people getting jammed up doing that, and I don't understand. I don't understand why you get jammed up doing that. Just go to a place that's down for that. Or just, man, listen, y'all, they got money. You know what I mean? You go ask around a little bit, ask one person, next. Man, I'm pretty sure it's a chick that'll do whatever the hell you want her to do. Y'all got some goddamn money. Y'all ain't broke. It's a woman that do whatever the hell you could probably say, dress up and goddamn dance, dress up and sing to me like you Beyonce. And there's a woman that'll do it. And give me a damn massage and a happy ending and all of that. Whatever the hell y'all want, y'all got the goddamn money. Just, dude, y'all, people getting all jammed up. I don't get it. I would never understand that. You jammed up trying to taking a risk doing something where you can go exactly where you want to go to get what you want. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that say y'all out of trouble. But anyway, man, it's been a whole hour, man. You got anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Um, I was going to say, yeah, I mean, up the Eagles, but I ain't going to do that. Congratulations once again to y'all, man. Just thanks for the love and support from everybody. You know what I mean? It's been a good year. Not really, but I mean, actual football wasn't good, but I had fun doing the show, man. And yeah, I can't wait to see what next year brings us, man.
Yeah, so yeah, man, like you said, man, thank y'all for the love and support. Like you said, man, we might be trying to for the it's the off season, so every now and again, I mean, I'm gonna hit you up and see if you can do a show. Just sit down and just talk about whatever. And it ain't necessarily got to be football. We can just talk about whatever. That's why I wanted to call this joint "All Bets Are Off" because we might get on here and talk about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with football, none of that. Might get on here and just talk about whatever. Like I said, man, see, I don't want to be insensitive, man, because now I want to name this joint The Upper Room. I want to name this episode The Upper
Yeah,
Room.
that's insensitive. Yeah, don't do that, man.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they joint Upper Room. What you mean don't do that? Like you ain't the one that said that. That sounded crazy when you said that. I don't even know if we gonna clip that up because that might go viral. Know what I mean? They might be talking about that on ESPN. Know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I'm not the only one that's saying that.
Now, you got podcasters talking about the only way we gonna win is if Jerry Jones goes to visit the upper room. You know what I mean? That's crazy. But I don't know. Now, I mean, I don't know if we gonna. I don't know, man. I don't know. Plus, when we try to put this joint out, man, they'll see if they allow that. Now, I mean, they might snatch this joint down and say, "Oh no, y'all can't be saying all that, man." We'll see. Never know. Know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Other than that, know what I mean? It's a wrap for this one, man. Bro, know what I mean? Just thank you for making this content with me. Know what I mean? I really enjoy it. Like I said, I'm gonna hit you up from time to time as the months go on and just see when you just get a show and whatever. Talk about, like I said, talk about anything. You might get on here and not even talk about sports. Might just talk about whatever. But yeah, I really do enjoy doing this with you. And I'll see you, know what I mean, next time. I mean, I'll see you when I see you for another, episode. So, hopefully the people enjoy that. I mean, I know y'all kind of like got hooked or whenever they listen to you, they thinking about betting and all this and that. But I just want to keep in touch with them throughout like the season. You know what I mean? Because things didn't really work out the way I wanted to work out this year. Like I said, people trying to slow us down to try to cut what we doing. Because I want to get it to where is this, you know what I mean? Just the show is just all year round. You know what I mean? Whether you want to come on here and bet about whatever, basketball, baseball, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I know you know about all the different type of sports. So I want to get it to that, to where is, you know what I mean? This could be an all year round show instead of just doing football season. But you know what I mean? We getting there though. You know what I mean? We'll get there.
All right.
All right. So like I said,
Hey,
man. Go ahead.
I was going to say, man, just, I mean, whatever happens, man. Like I said, I love the support, appreciate me having me on this. So.
Yeah. So like you said, man, we out of here, man. We talk to y'all again later, bro. I'll talk to you again later. All right.
All right, man. We be safe.
All right, you too.